I do not feel old whatsoever. Nope. I feel as if I'm in my youth, in my prime. There's certain days where I can't get out of bed because of the pain and I'm feeling sore. And usually those are the rough, long weeks where I'm overdoing it. My body's telling me to stay in bed for a day or two. And that happens more so now than it did 20 years ago. But regardless, I don't feel 44, let alone 45. This is crazy that I'm going to the halfway point of 90. And I see a lot of successful people out there in their late 40s, late 50s. I see people that are further in life than I am, but didn't get started until later in life, further than I am. Like, there's people that I know that started in their 50s, and that before they hit their 60s, they're in a desired state. I, I I've also learned that the desired state, once you get to a certain desired state, you learn that there's an even more evolved, better state past that desired state that you are working towards, which is why there's no destination for for that desired state. It's about growth. Think about, you ever see how a time lapse of a plant growing, and how two leaves will split out, but then the next two will split out this way, but then the next two will split out this way. We, to some degree, as we're growing, we kind of blossom out and then start again from the core as we, I don't know, I guess I'm way too many substances in my late teens. I did experiment a lot with psychedelics, but I wasn't there to party. Like, a lot of my friends would take, their doses or whatever, and they would just do enough to get, happy and run around, laugh, and have a good time and chase girls or whatever. Where I was taking a substantial amount and going off into the woods saying, I'll be back. I got to go on this spiritual journey. You know, I still feel like I'm doing that to this day. Like, I'm still going into, not so much into the woods to discover myself and who I am, but more going into business and technology and going down these deep paths of capabilities and understanding how you can apply these to real world applications to help us evolve and to live a better life. And there are jobs out there, so many jobs out there that I know I don't want to do, and we shouldn't have anybody doing if we could help it. And technology is getting to the point where now that can actually become a thing. All of this is exciting. This week is Cincy Cyber Week here in Cincinnati, and AI is a big part of the technological wave being ridden right now. I see a lot of IT companies jumping on AI and talking about how AI is great. I agree, AI is phenomenal. And if you know what you're doing and how you're doing it, and you can structure it well, then you're onto something. Yeah, I want to get our website done, get a sales funnel going, and I have so much work to do. I just pulled a 11-hour day. I'm done working for the day at this point. This is me chilling, talking on the camera, and just giving an update to where I'm at for the World Wide Web to be able to search me at some point and look at all my videos and tell me a little bit about me that I didn't know. I really do need to get my blog out there. I need to get my website going. We need to make it happen. I've developed a lot of applications over the last 10 years. I've done a lot of training on those systems in a very informal, non-informal way, non-formal way, whatever. It wasn't very organized or structured, bitch. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to build some stuff. I know I pulled an 11-hour day today, and I work a lot. But here's the beautiful thing: is I'm not doing shit for objectives and matters for Icora, Cincy PCS, any of the tech stacks I manage. That shit's like on an as need basis right now. I'm not doing anything unless I need to. I'm taking December. December is my month. Fridays are my days. December is my month. This is the first year I'm practicing. December's are mine. And I've made that expectation with everybody I work with. Like, hey, I might be here, but I'm not here. Just so you know, I'm doing what I want to do, so don't bother me unless you absolutely need something. And I've had a few people, there's a few users that, like today, I had a user come up to me like, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's broken. I need you to go look at it right now. And I didn't want to go, hey, Decembers are my Decembers. Fuck off. You can't do that. So, Steve, absolutely, I'm here. I get your frustration. It sounds like you're busy. You need this fixed. I'm not going to refer you to the service desk because, yeah, I could probably go look at it and fix the problem in 2 seconds. And his Outlook crashed. All I did was rebuild his profile because I didn't have time to dick with it or to figure out what the problem was. So my take on it is blow up that damn profile, build a new one, make sure it opens up to that new profile. And if it's good, it's good. We're done. And that's how I feel like it was going. And, I rebooted a few times. The app opens up. He's emailing now. He's happy. No more dealing with it. So obviously, December is being my December. It's my choice showing up these places. It's still mine. But yeah, I do get to live the life I want to, and I work the life I want to the way I want to. And it didn't happen overnight. You have to design the life you want to live and make it convenient for others and find an easy way to get them to accept that that's the way it is. Like for me, it's like, oh, sorry, I'm so busy. I'm never at a computer. I don't watch service desk. That's why I pay service desk people to sit there and watch it. So if you send it to them, they'll get to it in time. Yeah, I'm not looking at my email while I'm busy or traveling or networking. I want to be present. And my clients are trained to know what is expected, and for the most part, they're great. And even Steve coming up to me today, he's awesome. Like if I would have told him, "Hey man, I can't do it right now. Please go to service desk," he probably would have been happy about it, but he would get it. He knows how hard I work and how much I care about the company. He knows I'm not there to dick anybody around because of the way I work and because I'll help him even though I'm off. Whatever. Jesus, I don't know why I'm talking about all this. I think it comes down to your character, and I want people to understand that I've been called a brown noser. I've been called a lot of things, but I know the name of the game. The name of the game is hey, we have a job to do. When we show up to do that job, and if it's not my job, but I can still help the company out in some way, I know that somebody is writing the checks and signing for things here. And I know that they probably have a negative outlook on how their workforce looks at them because that's how the majority of people are. My advantage is that I actually fucking care. If I'm going to be a part of something, I'm going to give it 110% because it's got my name on it, my time into it, and I'm going to live this one life. And I've been saying this shit since I was a fucking teenager. Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it to level 12. I'm going to give it that 120% because if it's worth doing, then let's do it well. So when I play video games, I want to be good at it. When I play guitar, I want to be goddamn good at it. Whatever it is I do, I want to master that thing. Sewing, cooking, parenting, marriage, business, technology. I want to be good at these things. And I practiced and I practiced and I practiced. And we got there. Now I'm like, okay, Joe, now you're capable of adding all this value. Now what the fuck do you do? I mean, I have businesses paying me, but like I need to the efforts they're paying me for systems that are running and for me to maintain and to keep those systems up, and because of the value those systems are giving them. And when I do put time into them, which is a few hours a week, every client gets a few hours a week. Yeah, it doesn't take much. 2 hours on a Monday, 2 hours on a Thursday, and a collective work that gives all your clients an hour because of this R&D thing that affects all their tech stacks. I can qualify and quantify where my time goes with my clients with the structure that I have. I can give them a billable structure that allows me to get paid fairly for my value and keeps their budget straight and allows them to have a true IT department without having the overhead of the workforce that it takes to have one. What I'm doing isn't rocket science. Okay, so now what do we do? We need to hang out with Bubba for a bit. Wife just went to the store. Saint Nick, whatever. We got to put stockings up and shit, so I got to work on that later. But she just went to the store. I thought I'd get on here and do a quick little update. So, howdy doody. Peace out. I'm gonna go hang out with Bubba Man, and we're gonna shoot the shit. And I might be back here later. I'm gonna come down here and get some work done and put on something on the boob tube and put some music on because I like to party. I'm gonna sit here and get some work done. So maybe I'll jump back on here later. I don't know. I don't know why I like to stream and just be on here. And even though I'm not talking or doing anything, I'm just working. And yeah, I'm a weird guy, I guess. I don't know. I'm figuring all this shit out. But yeah, tomorrow I turn 45 and I don't feel 45. I'm tired a lot more. I will give it that. I am fucking tired a lot. Other than that, I'm great. I'm golden. I'm as good as it gets, baby. Woo! Yeah. All right. I may also be pretty much two sheets in the wind later. It's my birthday, and I can party if I want to. I'm not a big partier, but I do like my herbal essence. So, hope everybody's staying warm. Freaking cold this morning, right? With that blast, that cold blast that came through. You all know the drill. I love your faces. Keep it heavy. Keep it real. And we'll see you next time. Peace.